Okay, let's talk about my previous week, and I am continue my speaking with myself serious, and I'm practicing in English grammar. And first of all, I wanna reveal my relatives. Some of them are living in American territory, and I wanna to show you. This man, he is American right now. His son, he won green card around 10 years ago, and now they are living at American territory. And his father, he is maker of tosses. It's like a sunburn machine, Russian war machine. And he is living in America, and he has usual job like cleaning toilets, something like this. They loved Navalny videos, and that's why I am speaking about it, because I want to take part in revealing American culture, or I want to be similar like Alexei Navalny. And this is interesting experience for me. It is an English practice. And his father, he is constructor, or he has usual job at war plant. And we grew in one family, in a close cycle. And now he is an American, and his wife, she has massage salon, something like this, or maybe she is working in massage industry, something like this. And I believe they wanna steal money from American economy. And his father, he is making money on Ukrainian blood, and they all together they want to have chill out with Thailand in Pattaya in the future. I want to review these people because they made violence. Because his sister, look at her, she made violence on me. They were shouted me with Soviet Union propaganda. They used to Soviet Union propaganda to shout at me, and I stayed, and I'm standing at Imperia side, and they made really crazy violence on me. They would shout me with Soviet Union propaganda, and after that they moved to USA, and I didn't see Ukrainian conflict at all. No one don't explain me the nature of this conflict, and I didn't understand that we have civilian war, and they wanted to have part in civilian war, and that's why I am speaking about them, because some of them they are living at American territory. Also, I worked with Jewish people. If you're interested in this, these people throw me in their empire. They throw me on American blood, and I believe they must be punished for that, because they have damaged American economy. When they left me at empire side, they have damaged American economy, because I worked very hard, and I didn't understand. I worked for money, and I don't think about other aspects. I don't think about politics. I don't think about war. For me, it was like usual conflict on border, on Russian border, and I thought that we were terrorists, something like that. I didn't learn anything about this conflict, and they made me blind with propaganda tools, and they used my blindness to make violence, because when she tried to kill me, I didn't understand at all what is happening right now. Also, they moved from the border these two persons. They might be connected with massage industry too. I don't know. They have family business in America, and I believe they wanna steal money and have chill out in Pattaya with their father. They grew on blooded money when they were kids. They grew on blooded money. And that is really interesting scheme to steal money from America and make money on Ukrainians' children blood. And also they made violence on me. They have thrown me in their empire, and that's why I worked at Empire site. I worked as hell hard, and I did a lot of kind of works, even for government. I did really big amount of work for this environment, and I did it because of them. They were shouted me with Soviet Union propaganda. And also my Russian father, he fed me, only me, they fed me with their own roots. And they made me Russian. They made me Russian from the creep, and that is violence from the creep. And when she screamed at me, and she wants to kill me, and that shouted me completely, and that's why I'm speaking about them. Also, I believe they want to travel around Europe. I don't know how it's possible, because their father is a really blooded person, and I am propaganda warrior, something like this. Because of them, I work so hard, and I don't understand what is going on. And I really feel sad about all this propaganda that I have made in Imperial side, and I wanted to say sorry about that propaganda, because of them I did all this material, because they were shouted me with Soviet Union shit. And that this person, he screamed at me when I wanted to become American. He screamed at me in front of this person, and his wife. He screamed at me. I was in age of 23 or 22 or 24, something like this, and he screamed at me, and he hit the table, and he screamed that I must be a Russian, because my grandfather wanted to be a Russian, but he forget about his own children, because his own children, they became rats, and they are murderers now for Russian world. For Russian world, they are murderers. They grew on blooded money. They were shouted me with Soviet Union propaganda. I was too in their hands, and they made violence on me in the end, and that is really madness. It's like racism. First of all, it's pedophilia. Second of all, it's racism, and third one, it is sadism. In that moment, it became sadism, because I have American ambitions and I want to be part of American society, and I can do my job very effective, and I want to be a part of American society still, because they made violence, and for me it's enough to live in that crazy empire. They just shouted me and made violence. That madness. Believe me, I boiled inside. I don't understand what is going on, and that is really painful. That is really painful, and that is makes me mad, and it makes me crazy, and that's why I'm speaking about them. You can see their surnames: Pogulai, Pogul, Poguli, something like this. I don't know exactly. Хлебной, хлебная. He is хлебной, she is хлебная, and she also хлебная, and they might be connected with massage industry. And his father, he is toast maker, It's a sunburned Russian machine of war. And also they made propaganda warrior, but I did it without any understanding of what I'm doing. Also we have veteran and we have Ukrainian in our family, and I grew in this family, but now I'll prefer to be part of Tatarian society, and they throw me on Tatarian blood, they throw me on American blood, and then they made violence on me. uh, you can see American veteran here. He is American veteran because for Russian world he is murderer, and this is future American veteran. It's a happy family with American veteran in the middle of this area. They made civilian war and they just shouted me with propaganda, and they have thrown me on the other side, and I really hate them because they made violence on me, and I don't want to be Russian in the beginning of this way. They are white racists. They are family of white racists, and some of them are living in America. Believe me, they are Russian reds. They are only Russian reds who want to steal money and have chill out with talents in Pattaya. I believe they are not Americans at all, in my opinion. They are Russian reds. They must be in prison, in my opinion, because their father, he has really big amount of blood on his hand. And also, I've done a lot of propaganda with, because I don't understand what I'm doing. That society just shout at me and throw me in empire. And a lot of people, they played roles in front of me. They did a lot of things to put me in empire. They just played in front of me roles, and these people who played roles, they moved to Europe when war started. Also, you can see American veteran here. That is my brother. He's living in Moscow right now. That is my Russian father. We have visited museum in Tomsk city. It's Ruble Museum, interesting place. This kid, he won green card around 10 years ago. This kid is his son, and this kid is her son, and he happy winner of green card. I believe he understand that his parents are Russian reds, in my opinion. That's really interesting scheme even for Navalny. It's like make like how to be red and make money on blood. A really interesting thing. Okay, I think that is everything that I wanted to say about these people and about my life. You can see their surnames and you even call them, because I have published his number before in the previous series. And also I'm searching for political asylum, or maybe I'm searching for job or something like this at American or European side. I can work for a different environment, because empire makes damage on me, and that is really painful. Yeah, she made violence on me. They shouted me with Soviet Union shit. They shouted me with Soviet Union propaganda, and they are at American and European side right now, and they are killing people, and they made violence on me. I really hate this environment, and I don't want to be a part of empire side, something like this. You can find them in America, or you can call them, or anything. I'm searching for political asylums or work in different country. I prefer to live in America and work for American environment because people they are Russian rats in my opinion, and she made violence on me. Uh, it could be suicide for me because that is really interesting and special violence on human. It's anti-humanity violence in my opinion. They just took me from my ethnic roots. They were shouted me. They made me Russian. They did a lot of things like he said that I'm a Russian and so on. They were shouted me. They shook with his portrait in front of me and they made me blind and they moved to American side. And after that they made violence, and after this violence I have shouted completely. And I wanna to reveal these people because that is American technology and I'm using American technology of revealing rats right now. And also I'm ready to be part of American society. You can write me or anything. I'm ready to work. I'm a player with 16 years of experience and I can play really tough and hard right now. Also, let's continue to my work, what I've done in my previous job. Let's discuss English. I've sorted different English grammar constructions that I would like to remember. It's like used to, I don't mind, I might, would, could. I'm using would, could. It's more polite way to say, to speak with people. Because could, can, and want, it's always imperative, as I understand. I must use grammar constructions like could or would. Also, I've learned about unless, about different construction alternative options for your opinion. I feel like to be honest in something else, something like that. And I must remember zero conditional, first conditional. I'm using will be going to and different future tenses, but I must learn about present perfect continuous. For example, for me it's completely new tense, and I can say like I have been working as motion graphics artist around 16 years already, or I have been learning at university since 2005. I have been learning at university for 5 years, something like this. I must to experiment with these rules, and I must to understand them, and I must use them. And also I would like to make another cycle through all the rules that you can see on your monitor. I must learn NY, A2 and B1 level grammar rules, and I'll do it, but I don't know when, because I have a lot of different tasks. And let's speak about my job and my current task, and I would like to show you some assets that I've done with Substance Painter. Also, some of them are looking bad, but some of them are looking good. Also, I've stolen a lot of materials, a lot of tutorials, a lot of objects, and my relatives let my relatives pay for it because I've stolen so much. I've damaged American economy, and that is because of them. I am at Imperia side because of these people. Also, I know two people from Jewish people. I worked with them on different projects, and I know one Jew I know personally. We met with them, with him, and with another one I have spoken by phone a lot, and I have done a lot of job for them. Also, he invited me to work full time for their company, and I really feel sorry about that I have stopped worked with them because I lived in in Russian environment, and I was pushed out completely and I planned my career at Russian side because my relatives were shouted me with their own roots, with their own culture, with their own ideology, and they made violence from another side, and they made harassment, and that is really painful. It's madness, believe me. It's really boiling inside, something like this, and my psychology just rebuilds, and that's why I'm speaking about it. Okay, let's go next. I've stolen this model from Substance Painter, but I've rendered it in Arnold, in Maya, and I've comped in Nuke, and that is really interesting for real objects, in my opinion. And this head, you can see this head, and this is this object. I don't know how to name this object. Okay, this is conditioner. Also, you can see rifle. Oh, I've published rifle before, something like this. A duplicate of this rifle. I've stolen a lot of materials, and I've damaged American economy because of them. They war against Putin in really unfair way because they damaged American economy. At my situation, they made me slave of empire, and all that damage that I've done to American economy, it is their fault. You can find them at American side. They won a civilian war, and they have got it because I thought she wants to kill me. Okay, let's go next. Also, I would like to talk about these objects. I've rendered them at Arnold, at Maya, and this is photoreal style of objects. And also, I want to show you gouache paintings. And I'll continue to do it because that is little nature picture, and this experience will help me with my future drawings, and I'll continue to do it. I'm going to do a couple of them on this week, and also I have really interesting things already. I can show you that I've drawn this fan. I placed clothes on my balcony, in a little balcony, and also I can put lamp on the left side, and now I can draw. Okay, I'm going to show you these pictures on the next week. And let's talk about this is examples of mapping that I've done maybe 5 years ago, and I've rendered them in Cinema 4D, maybe in Maya, I don't remember exactly. Mapping always has such a bright colors because projector shots with image on the different surfaces, and we need bright colors to make content more readable, something like this. And also it's a simple motion graphics animation. I've had a lot of experience with simple motion graphics animation, After Effects animations, Cinema 4D simple animations, but now I would like to move to render, because now we have a lot of generative tools and I must to redirect my career line to more difficult tasks. But in some case motion graphics is still actual, and I've had a lot of experience. In this field I can be part of any team, in my opinion, because I know how to work and I have 16 years of experience of working in business. And that is it that I wanted to say. As I remember, that's it, and we will definitely will see with you on next week. On next week, Russia has may celebrate. Russia will celebrate Victory Day, and Russia has Victory Parade, and also I'll tell you more about my relatives maybe in the next series, and I'm going to improve my artist career, and that's why I'm speaking in English, because I want to improve my English level skills. And that's it. See you on the next week. Thank you for your attention.